Across the endless expanse of blue sky, powerful jet engines announced the presence of a formidable machine. The B-52 Stratofortress strategic bomber carved its path through the atmosphere at tremendous velocity, poised to execute its vital assignment. Seated within a cockpit bristling with sophisticated equipment, the B-52 flight crew wore protective helmets and firmly fitted oxygen masks, maintaining composed focus while navigating this 180-ton aerial giant. This mission was far from routine. The crew was executing a combat readiness exercise that included aggressive aerial maneuvers and accurate weapons delivery over pre-designated impact zones. Acting under the authority of Global Strike Command, the pilots advanced the throttles to full power, pushing the aircraft to the boundaries of its performance envelope. At a busy military airfield, ground maintenance crews hustled under an unforgiving sun. The day carried special significance, as their responsibility was arming the storied American bomber with its heavy payload. The steady rumble of ordnance transport vehicles filled the surrounding air. These purpose-built trucks ferried enormous bombs destined to be attached to the row of B-52s waiting on the flight line. Dressed in full work attire, complete with protective headgear and safety equipment, weapons loading teams operated with meticulous care to guarantee every bomb was firmly and correctly fitted. Arming a B-52 demands seamless teamwork. While certain crew members managed the mechanical hoisting equipment, others handled the placement and fastening of munitions to the aircraft's weapon attachment points. The B-52 is designed to accommodate a wide array of armaments, ranging from unguided conventional bombs and precision-guided munitions all the way to nuclear payloads. For this particular exercise, the loading teams prepared conventional explosives for a large-scale training operation. Every piece of ordnance underwent thorough scrutiny before being cleared for use. Munitions specialists evaluated each bomb's external condition, verified fuse integrity, and confirmed the absence of any structural flaws. Once inspected and approved, the weapons were elevated using mechanized lifting equipment and mounted with care onto their designated attachment positions beneath the wings or within the internal bomb bay. Effective communication among team members was indispensable throughout. A combination of hand gestures and radio headsets ensured every directive was accurately received and carried out. The work demanded both considerable physical effort and unwavering attention to detail. Each locking mechanism and fastener was verified twice over, given that even a minor oversight could produce catastrophic results once the aircraft became airborne. Periodically cutting through the ambient noise, the team leader issued timely reminders such as verify safety pins or confirm weapon codes to keep the crew on track with established protocols. A dedicated safety inspector circulated continuously, observing each phase of the loading process and carefully documenting any concerns that warranted attention. In addition to the primary bomb load, the crew also installed flares, chaff countermeasures, and other defensive systems to ensure the aircraft was comprehensively prepared for its mission. Concurrently, the flight crew attended detailed mission briefings, placing complete confidence in their ground colleagues to ready the weapon systems flawlessly. Hours passed, and eventually the full complement of bombs had been successfully loaded onto the aircraft. Every munition was labeled and reconciled against the official loading checklist. Prior to the aircraft receiving clearance to move, technicians performed a thorough final walkthrough to verify that no components had come loose, no fitting errors had occurred, and that no explosive material was seeping from any connection point. The B-52's extraordinary ordnance carrying capacity is well established. In a single sortie, the aircraft is capable of delivering massive quantities of bombs onto targets from altitudes that keep it safely beyond the reach of most enemy air defense systems. With the loading complete, the ground crew stepped away from the aircraft with quiet satisfaction. Each team member appreciated that the mission's ultimate outcome rested substantially on the quality and precision of their own contributions. As the B-52's engines rumbled to life, powerful vibrations radiated across the entire airfield. Ground personnel formed a line alongside the aircraft, rendering a respectful salute to the imposing bomber as it prepared to depart on its assignment. Once the B-52 began its takeoff roll and climbed skyward under the weight of its full weapons load, the ground crew finally allowed themselves a moment to rest before turning their attention toward the next task awaiting them. Within the demanding world of military aviation operations, B-52 weapons loading teams remain largely unrecognized contributors. Through their diligent and skilled work conducted away from the spotlight, the B-52 Stratofortress endures as an enduring symbol of American air superiority around the world. High above, amid the roar of engines once more, the same magnificent aircraft cleaved through open skies at high speed, executing its critical tasking with precision. The crew, pilot, co-pilot, navigator, and weapons system operator coordinated seamlessly within the cabin, their communications flowing with practiced efficiency. The day's training objective was a remote test range where an assortment of mock targets had been arranged to replicate the conditions of a full-scale air assault. As the bomber entered the engagement zone, onboard navigation computers began calculating the ideal weapons release parameters. Every passing second carried weight. The pilot made careful adjustments to altitude and airspeed, ensuring that each bomb would reach its designated impact point with maximum accuracy. When the precise moment arrived, the weapons release order was issued. A succession of guided munitions departed the aircraft's underside, descending toward the ground below. Crew members tracked the trajectory of each weapon on their display screens, watching small symbols representing individual bombs follow their pre-calculated flight paths. The muffled reverberations of distant explosions confirmed that the weapons had found their marks with remarkable accuracy. Following weapons release, the B-52 executed a steep banking turn and accelerated rapidly away from the target zone, evading simulated retaliatory fire. The pilot's ability to sustain controlled flight through high-speed evasive maneuvers was rigorously tested. No margin for error existed. Operating at elevations exceeding 10,000 meters, the flight crew was required to maintain exceptional situational awareness while simultaneously managing engine performance, fuel consumption, and a complex array of electronic systems. The exercise demanded not only technical proficiency, but also considerable psychological endurance and physical fortitude. The Boeing B-52 Stratofortress is a long-range, subsonic, jet-powered strategic bomber of American origin, designed and manufactured by Boeing, which has continued to provide maintenance support and modernization upgrades throughout the aircraft's operational life. The United States Air Force has operated the platform since the mid-1950s, with NASA also utilizing the type for nearly 5 decades. The aircraft is capable of carrying a weapons load of up to 70,000 pounds, approximately 32,000 kilograms, and possesses a standard combat radius of roughly 8,800 miles, around 14,200 kilometers, without requiring in-flight refueling. Following a successful contract award in June 1946, the B-52's design underwent substantial evolution, transitioning from an initial straight-wing configuration powered by 6 turboprop engines to the definitive YB-52 prototype featuring 8 turbojet engines mounted beneath swept wings. The aircraft completed its inaugural flight in April 1952 and entered operational service with the USAF in 1955, while NASA began operating the type in 1959, continuing until 2007. Originally conceived as a nuclear delivery platform intended to underpin Cold War deterrence strategy, the B-52 replaced the Convair B-36 Peacemaker in that role. Its exceptional performance at high subsonic velocities combined with comparatively economical operating expenditures have kept it relevant despite the introduction of more technologically advanced strategic bombers, including the Mach 2 capable Convair B-58 Hustler, the canceled Mach 3 North American XB-70 Valkyrie, the variable sweep Rockwell B-1 Lancer, and the radar-evading Northrop Grumman B-2 Spirit. Despite an extensive combat history spanning multiple conflicts, the B-52 has exclusively employed conventional munitions in all actual warfare engagements. The aircraft's official designation, Stratofortress, sees relatively little informal use. Among those who fly and maintain it, the bomber is far more commonly known by the acronym BUFF, standing for Big Ugly Fat Fucker, or, in more polite company, Big Ugly Fat Fella. As of 2024, 76 examples remain in inventory, 58 assigned to active duty formations including the 2nd and 5th Bomb Wings, 18 serving with reserve units under the 307th Bomb Wing, and approximately 12 held in extended storage at Davis-Monthan Air Force Base's renowned aircraft boneyard. The fleet formerly operated under Strategic Air Command until that organization was dissolved in 1992, whereupon its assets were absorbed into Air Combat Command. In 2010, all B-52s were reassigned from ACC to the newly established Air Force Global Strike Command. Having reached its 60th consecutive year of service with its original operator in 2015, following a comprehensive modernization program completed that same year, the last surviving B-52 airframes are anticipated to remain in active service well into the 2050s.